What's up, MourN here, back with day 4 of Night of Ash event. So we're gonna jump right into the video, and today's boss is the castle statue. His basic attack deals damage to 100% of attack to the default enemy with a 100% chance to dispel one buff. Active deal damage equal to 240% of attack to all enemies and dispels one random buff from them. His passives are, at the end of each round, there is a 100% chance to grant enemies who are not buffed 5% weakness until the battle ends. And the last passive is the usual plus 50% attack until the battle ends at the end of each round. I did my base attack and it was good enough for second place. I did 7.7 million damage. We're gonna test a couple different team comps out, and the first one's gonna involve Irene and Musashi. I'm interested to see how it works out, because right now I don't think many heroes on my team actually make buffs, and that may not be good. In the previous battle, Matthew didn't seem necessary as far as damage went, but he cleanses debuffs, which is a pretty useful thing in this situation. So let's jump right into the next battle. And for this battle, we're going to keep Margaret in slot 1, and we're going to be dropping Matthew and Sylvia and adding Irene and Musashi. I'm going to put Musashi up front and hope this works out, because once again, there are no buffs for most of my team, so this may cause them to die. Currently, Irene, I was told that Irene does very well with the crit ore, so that's what I put on her. Margaret is running the usual Twilight ore, and Musashi has the healing. If this doesn't work so well because of Margaret dying, I will switch ores with Musashi. That way she can have the healing ore. And as usual, the first battle, I'm going to play it all the way through. And the damage is actually really nice because he's below 30%. So Genji is going to hit him hard each round. Whoa, those debuffs are stacking on Margaret. One nice thing about Margaret is her self-sustain really helps her live through the battle easily. Okay, so I didn't do more damage this time. Margaret actually ended up doing less. Genji did a little bit less. And Musashi didn't do much for damage at all. That's a little disappointing. Irene didn't do too bad, and this is kind of where I feel Irene falls. She's a middling hero, and she does decent damage, but she's not an in-game hero, not even a late-game hero. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to switch. I don't think there was too much issue with survival on Margaret, but to give it a fair shot, I'm going to put the healing ore on Margaret and switch gear with Irene and give her Margaret's gear. Margaret's gear is better, but being in slot 1, I wanted to make sure she survived. And then we're going to try a couple other team comps. I want to go a 3-2 split and replace Margaret completely and put in Hercules and give him a go. The damage was worse this time also. And it's pretty clear that Irene just isn't a hero that's going to transition well into late game. She has the far superior gear now, and her damage didn't increase at all. And I don't know what's going on with Musashi. I actually kind of thought Musashi would be a damage dealer, but he is proving to be quite bad as far as damage goes. He is better than Genji in PvP. The ability to hit all targets is actually really good and has a lot of synergy with other heroes in PvP, because single target damage in PvP, unless you're just blasting them like Margaret does with 400%, it's not very good. And even then, that's not where she makes her damage impact. It's on her dot. All right. So I'm a little worried about this. I don't think the damage is going to be so great. I made a little cheat sheet to make this quicker today on who I wanted to run. You know what? I can tell by the damage that if I keep on this route, I will not. Second is as highest I can get, which isn't a big deal. The rewards are still very good at second, but I want to try to surpass that. So I'm going to switch up my team again, and I'm going to level up Karthus, reset both Irene and Musashi, because their damage output just isn't that impressive to me. And I'm going to, and since Matthew is not needed, I'm going to give Celia another shot, because maybe she can add that extra damage to push me over the top, because Matthew doesn't do a whole lot of damage. All right, so this time my team is going to be Sylvia is going to look like this. Matthew definitely isn't needed. Sylvia might do better in slot 1, but I really want those debuffs going on Margaret so she can enhance her damage. Let me see how much this thing's got. It's only got... Oh, it's got 67 million hit points left. All right, we're safe. And once again, just not enough damage output. Margaret and Genji are very consistent. Margaret's damage is coming from the dot. Celia is just... I've given her a shot every day so far, and she's just a massive disappointment. So the last team that we're going to give a shot is going to be Lee Genji, because I need the damage output for Genji to even have a chance to reach top damage. Let me reset Celia. Hero. We're going to give her the Eternal Energy Ore. With good RNG, JimmyBeh pointed out to me that she can really do a lot of damage with this ore. Okay. We are going to give Karthus her ore, her gear, because she is here for primarily for dot anyway. And then the last hero that we're going to be using today is Cassandra. I just got Cassandra to 10 star, and I'm noticing a lot of comps with her, and I do think that she is going to be a very, very good late game hero. I will be giving her Matthew's gear because it's the best gear I have for a priest. And she'll get this ore. She should make a difference because Margaret is not going to be debuffed the whole time, the weakness. So I don't know if this is going to be a good or bad thing. I don't know if that works for her, but this Cassandra will also provide burn stacks. She's only 10 star, so I'm not sure how well it's going to work. This was the top team composition, and it was Lee, Genji, I think that one's Melissa, Cassandra, and Musashi. I cannot get damage out of Musashi. He just doesn't do anything for me. I don't know how this one's built. Attack, attack. Maybe gear optimization will be better, but you saw in my video he did a lot less. I will be doing proper reviews soon. This event is where I've been focusing on videos. All right, and my final challenge attempt for the day. Karthus, Cassandra. And I'm going to keep, I think this setup is good. We're going to get plus 10 HP, plus 10 attack. Oh, wow. 11.5 million damage. That's crazy. Cassandra did damage equal to A4 Musashi and A4 Cilia. Cassandra is one of those heroes that I don't have a lot of copies. I didn't get a lot of copies. I actually just got the last two 10 star today because I was searching for food. Trying not to eat more Bades because I want to test him later, but he's kind of been my go-to food in Chaos. And wow. The damage on Margaret dropped a little bit, but not enough to make a difference. The White Deer boost from Cassandra is very good. I'm really looking forward to getting more copies of her, and I hope in this upcoming summon event that I can. That's it for today's video. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Don't forget to join our Discord. Have a good day.